Good morning, students. Today, I, Ankita, your economics teacher, is going to start with part A of your syllabus, that is the book Statistics for Economics. So, today we will start with chapter number 1, which includes the basic introduction of the economics and the importance and scope of statistics in economics. So, before starting with the chapter, you must know that how is the term economics derived? Clear? Economics is derived from two Greek words. The first one is oikos, which means household, and the second one is nemein, which means management. So together, these two terms means that management of households. So in simple terms, you may understand that economics relates to how a household manage to satisfy its wants within the limited resources which they have. Clear? You might be thinking that why we are studying this economics? What is the benefit of studying economics? Now, firstly, let me tell you that economics is a subject or is a subject matter which we used to undertake in our day-to-day lives. For example, I'm going to market to buy something and I am having 2000 rupees to buy certain commodity which will satisfy my want. So what am I? I am a consumer who is going to the market with the scarce resources, that is with the limited resource which is rupees 2000, and I have the choices of spending those 2000 rupees in purchasing the commodity, in purchasing any commodity which will give me the maximum satisfaction. You also as a consumer may go to the market and used to buy various kind of products with the limited resources or the limited money which you have. What is that? That is economics. Similarly, you might have heard in the news channels also that they are saying these days that our economy is going very much because of this worsening pandemic, that is coronavirus. Now you must come to know that economics is everywhere. Everything has two parameters. First one is financial parameter, another one is the economic parameter, and sometimes it also relates to the social parameters. Clear? So we need to study this economics, we need to understand it very well in order to study the economic condition of a country. Along with that, the choices which we make in our daily lives related to the resources we have and the unlimited wants we have, that also comes under the economics. So firstly we will read first definition of economics, that is economics is a branch of knowledge in which the activities of men are studied, concerned with allocation of scarce means to satisfy their unlimited wants. Now the first term to study under it is branch of knowledge, which means that it is also a branch of a study which gives us knowledge about the economy or the economic conditions of a particular area. Now what is involved in economics? That is activities of men, right? Activities of men basically comes under the households, that is how a man is performing various kind of activities, and it is studied concerned with allocation of scarce means. Now what do you mean by allocation? Allocation basically means the distribution or the locating various resources or the various scarce means. Now what do you mean by scarce? Scarcity of anything means lack or the limited. Limited means resources. For example, I have taken the example of 2000 rupees. Now what is that? 2000 rupees are limited in nature and 2000 rupees are means to me from which I will buy, with the help of which I will buy various kind of commodities to satisfy my unlimited wants. As you also as a consumer may have unlimited wants in your What you need to remember in this is that there are scarce means, that is limited resources, and our wants are unlimited, which we have to satisfy with these scarce means. Now next what comes is the choice or the alternative uses. If the resources are scarce, these resources have alternative uses. For example, if I am having rupees 500, I can either eat a burger with that, a pizza with that, or I may spend that 500 rupees in purchasing any kind of clothing for me. So what is that? That is alternative uses of those scarce means, which is rupees 500 for me. And within this 500, I have to satisfy my unlimited wants. So how we will satisfy those unlimited wants within these scarce means? That is economics. Now you are clear with this? Now next concept I would like to explain is that of wants and needs. You must have that clarity in your mind that what is the basic difference between wants and the needs. Now the basic 5 necessities of our life is food, shelter, clothing, health and education. We may also need more kind of commodities, but what are wants? Wants are more than our needs. Wants includes our desire to buy any commodity. For example, I need a car, but I am having only rupees 5 lakh with me. That is, I can spend only rupees 5 lakh for purchasing a car. Clear? But what I want is, I want to purchase a Mercedes. So is that possible to purchase a Mercedes with rupees 5 lakh? No. With those rupees 5 lakh, I can only satisfy my need, but my want may only be satisfied if I am having that much resources or that much money to satisfy my particular want. Clear? Therefore, we always say that we have scarce means, but we also have unlimited wants. Now, I want to purchase a leather jacket. I want to purchase a trouser. I want to purchase a new bike. What are all these? These are unlimited wants. But along with that, we must keep in mind that we have scarce means. We have scarce resources. So, how we will take the decision? That decision making is included in the economics. Now I hope you are clear with the term economics. We will study another definition, that is, it is a social science which studies the allocation of scarce means in such a manner, which means that we came to know about that economics is a part of social science, which you are studying till your 10th standard. Clear? In which we will study the allocation of scarce means, that is, how we will spend, how we will locate, or how we will distribute our scarce or the limited means in such a manner that consumers can maximize their satisfaction. Now firstly, you must know that who are consumers. Basically, we are the consumers who want to satisfy their wants or maximize their satisfaction with the limited resources we have. So for example, if I am having only rupees 500, I have to spend those 500 rupees in such a way that my satisfaction by purchasing the commodity I need to buy is maximized. Clear? So we will study the allocation of scarce means in such a manner that consumers can maximize their satisfaction. Then next point, producers can maximize their profits. Now who are the producers? Producers are basically the manufacturers who ultimately provides the goods produced, or they produce the various kinds of goods for the consumers, but their main motive is to maximize their profits. Clear? Now what are the profits? Profits basically means what extra benefit a producer gets by selling various units of a commodity by subtracting the cost price from the selling price. Suppose a producer has produced a commodity worth rupees 1000, clear, and the cost of producing that particular commodity was rupees 800. Now what profit he got? He got 1000 rupees minus 800 rupees, that is equal to 200 rupees. Now this 200 rupees is the profit of the producer, which he would like to maximize every time. That also comes under the economics. Next one is society can maximize its social welfare. Now what is the basic motive of the society? That is, they want their maximum welfare from every aspect. That is, they may need good condition of the roads, they may need proper electricity supply, they may need proper water supply. That comes under the social welfare. So we will study all this under the economics, and the society, producers and the consumers are the economic agents in the economics, through which we will study all the economics. Clear? Now here comes the next concept, that is, economics is a science of human behavior, which means that we study economics as a science in which we study human behavior. That is, how humans behave in different kinds of situation with their unlimited wants and scarce means. Clear? This we have done earlier also, that our wants are unlimited. We want to purchase number of commodities, we want to have this and that, everything in our life, but we must also have the means to satisfy those wants. But those means are also scarce in nature, which means these are limited in nature. We don't have unlimited money with us. If there would be unlimited money, then no economic problem may arise in our economy. So economics is studied from the viewpoint of unlimited wants and scarce means, and these scarce means have alternative uses, which I have explained you earlier also, that if I am having rupees 500, I can spend those 500 rupees in purchasing various kind of commodities. That is, I am having various choices in which I can spend these 500 rupees. So I have to make choice in that in purchasing what kind of commodities or which want I will satisfy by spending these 500 rupees, and that choice will be made from the viewpoint of maximization of satisfaction. I as a consumer would always like to maximize my satisfaction by spending lesser amount of money. Along with that, the growth and welfare of the society. So this relates to how economics is a science of human behavior. Now one more thing you must know, that economics is also the study of economic problems. Now why these economic problems arise? These economic problems arise because of unlimited wants and scarce means, and these scarce means or resources have alternative uses. You have to keep this thing in mind for studying the whole subject economics. This is very much important concept. I hope that this first lecture of mine is clear to all of you, in which we have studied the basic definitions of economics and how economics is a science of human behavior. Thank you so much.